Alright, good evening, it's Final Flash 50 here, and we have now completed door number 1 of Yogurt Yard. Or wait, have we? That's right, it's still red, or orange, or whatever. That means I did not find the secret that I was supposed to inside. So I gotta go back through and get that. I got into that at the end of part 7, but I didn't have time to actually go and, see what I missed. So we're gonna be starting part 8 by doing that. And yeah, I actually went ahead and watched it a little bit, and it seems as if I actually start playing the game a little bit better for this part. I was just kind of disgusted in the way I was playing the game in part 7. Honestly, I was kind of just playing like trash. I don't know what was going on. But I missed the secret entirely and everything. Look at me, I was like, how could I have possibly missed anything? I found this secret door and everything. No, the part that I missed, I'm perfectly aware of. I was perfectly aware of it last part. Right as I missed it, I was just watching myself. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Bitch, get out the way. I love messing with those things when the game gives you a chance to. Okay, yeah, right down here. You can see the only part where there's 2 blocks. It's right on in here. And it seems like I missed my opportunity to press down that button with the stone power. And I was like, fuck, I missed my opportunity to do that. But no, I actually didn't miss anything. Because as you can see, the water cancels it out. So, I didn't miss anything at all. Especially now that secret's taken care of. And, why am I playing through this? I don't get it. Just exit out the door. I don't need to beat this. I already beat. There we go. Finally realized it. Okay, so let's continue on to door number 2, like we should have done at the start of part 8. Correcting my mistakes in part 7. Yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. Whoever may be watching. Still going through Yogurt Yard. I don't know why they called it that. There's no theme of yogurt anywhere. I mean, Grape Garden. Okay, one could argue that the places we were at had gardens of grapes nearby or something. But I don't see any yards made of yogurt here or anything. I don't see any. Was that the ball power guy that just hit me? Oh, those motherfuckers are toast next time I see them, because that power's not even that good. There's no way I'm going to let him get away with that shit. I was about to get a kick out of having these things fall on these guys' head and kill them, but it just goes right through them, so that kind of ruined the surprise. Alright. Yep, I know you're angry, but I need your power. Yeah, so there's some doors inside the wall there, so obviously this door, like this level, is going to have some trickery involved, some secrets hidden somewhere. Yeah, there's a whole mix-up of doors going on. Puzzles like that are usually easy enough to figure out in Kirby games, as long as you just you see, it's not even a puzzle, it's just... Okay, yeah, so this door looks like the one you just came out of, but it's not. It's where that extra life is. And yeah, it fools you. It makes you think that's where you just came out of. But actually, it's another door entirely. Okay, so... Looks like we got an opportunity to get the hammer power off of this guy. I always get the hammer power when the game gives it to you, because the thing is, there's no normal regular enemies that give it to you, so you have the hammer power less often, and it's one of the more forceful powers of the game, because those buttons that only the rock power can press, this shit can press it in too. That's the power. The hammer power is it's a strong one. It's high tier. This is heavy artillery. Jeez, that motherfucker almost hit me. Did you see how close that was? I almost died. I had no health. That motherfucker took a leap of faith. He's like, 1 health left. I got this! No, sir, I have the hammer. Or I didn't even hit him with the hammer. I jumped right over him. And at this part, again, I'm just meandering around for more secrets. Because, you see... I know how Kirby games are. They like to hide stuff where it looks like there's a bottomless pit. So I was checking down there, but there's nothing there. Just making sure. It's too bad none of these things have a maximum tomato on them or anything, because if one of these platforms had that, if I could replenish my health at the end of each level, I'd probably never die in this game ever again. I mean, maybe that's why they didn't put it there, so they could have at least some kind of challenge. I mean, I swear, the only challenge to Kirby's Adventure is when the NES starts to lag and you don't get the reaction time from the system that you need to dodge something, or like, you can't be too fast-paced with this game at times. It's just, I see what the angry video game nerd meant now when he said you have to play the game to understand why the control is weird. And the control in this game is just fine. It's just the performance problems that you run into in this game. The same goes for that. You'd have to play it to know what I'm talking about. I mean, I say so much negative about Kirby's Adventure. The only reason it seems like I don't like this game is because this is not the best version of this game. We've had better than this since this has come out, so why would this seem good to us when, you know, there's a newer version of this on the Game Boy Advance that looks like it's being run on like the Sega 32X or something. I don't know why I said Sega 32X, like Super Nintendo. It looks like it's being run on the Super Nintendo. It's because it reuses, you know what, I'm getting ahead of myself again. Kirby's Adventure and Kirby's Adventure only. We have an obvious wheel power section right here. I mean, you don't want to ride it into the spikes, that'll still hurt you. And for some reason you can't jump with the wheel power in this game, but this looks like a wheel section too? No! You will die if you think that. Yeah, they start tricking you with that shit now. Like, they say, oh, this is a wheel section, but then they put spikes there. And you're like, those bastards. Then the next door, there's a fucking bottomless pit there. Death no matter what. Yeah, and as if it isn't obvious enough that there's something hidden there. So here's the deal. They give you the rock power for these buttons so you can press them immediately. And this tomato falls safely onto the ground, you see? Well, the same doesn't go for this thing. You have to be careful with that one because there's a bottomless fucking pit there. Yeah, the game's, I guess that's the difference between Grape Garden and Yogurt Yard, is the game is trying to, it's starting to fuck with your head a little bit. They're trying to start tricking you. And also, like, Grape Garden took place around castles and clouds and stuff, and we're more in the desert areas now. Ouch. That looked like it fucking hurt. Kirby had all the air inside of him and everything. Okay, so how many doors is that in Yogurt Yard now? 3? Yes, sir. Door 3 taken care of. Let's go door number 4. I think this one's got a secret inside of it too. I mean, that right there looked like a secret, but I was like, nah, they wouldn't put a secret right at the beginning. Okay. Burning power. Oh yeah, you get to put burning power. Wow, okay, maybe you don't. Hold on, let me go try that again. I'm getting burning power back. This is not going to go that way. Like I said, you get to put burning power to really good use at this part. That's right, you actually use the full extent of its force. I mean, that was a close call. I almost shot right into those spikes. You see, that extra life is worth going for. Things you can only do with burning power. Or, I'm sorry, fireball power. I'm not going to keep calling it that because I'm just going to scrap calling it that right after this game, because Kirby's Dream Land 2 comes after this, and it's called burning in that game. What can I tell you? Yeah, I started swallowing these guys. I don't know why. I think I was trying to see if you can get a secret power from one of them, and why I would just now be realizing that as I'm recording a playthrough for this game, I have no idea. Okay, everything weird I might be doing in gameplay right now is best described. I said, I don't want the fucking ball power. Fuck the ball power, dude. Spit that shit right out, Kirby did. Yeah, what I was saying, anything weird you might see me do in the gameplay is best described by my boredom for the game at this point, because, you know, it's not that this is a boring game. Even the Kirby's Adventure version, yes, that is a door. This is a secret right here, ladies and gentlemen. This door was hidden. Yep, there it is. No, but yeah, even the NES version of this game, if you play it in pieces, it's pretty fun. Like, you'll have a good time. But Everything you've seen so far in this entire playthrough, from part 1 to 8, and even more parts that will come out after this, were all played in the same sitting. And I know that ain't shit to some gamers, but I don't know, I haven't been that hardcore of a gamer in a while where I sit down for a sustained period of a few hours and play a game. Unless it's, you know, something new in 3D and shit. But I was running this 8-bit platformer into the ground, so after a while I needed to take a break, and once the break was up, I was like, you know, I'm done recording for the night. And I still don't have that recorded yet, but that could be fixed real soon. And Sonic CD is completely uploaded now, so I only have this game to focus on, so the rest of the parts will come out shortly enough. See you in part 9.